Hi, brothers and sisters. This is John Casilag, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today's gospel is taken from the sixth chapter of the book of Matthew, verses 24 to 34. I could think of one word to describe the message of the Lord to all of us today, and that word would be trust. In the first part of the gospel, Jesus declares, and I quote, "No one can serve two masters. He will either hate one and love the other, or be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and mammon." End of quote. Mammon, for those who are not familiar, is a term that refers to an intense love of material wealth, as if Jesus was saying to us, you cannot serve both God and money. And then he goes on to deliver a very encouraging discourse telling us, don't worry. Not to worry about our lives, not to worry about what to eat or drink, not to worry about our body, and not even to worry about what we will wear. He compares his care for us against his care for the birds of the air or the wildflowers and makes this very comforting question to you and me. Are you not more important than them? Are you not more important than them? If God cares for these creatures, none of whom were made in God's image and likeness, as you and I are, what more towards us? Some quick reflection points. First, we are called to live a life of faith. Not the come what may lotto type faith, mga kapatid, but faith that is based on a conviction that this God is real and that this God does what he says he will do. We are called to fight anxiety as deep anxiety precisely shows one's lack of faith. Faith that God cares, faith that God provides, faith that God loves, faith that tomorrow God will be there as He was today and He was yesterday. Second, we are called to live a life of simplicity. And simplicity does not mean that we need to give away all that we have and live in the streets. Nor does it mean that we cannot enjoy the fruits of our labors and have material possession. Simplicity means that we understand that all that we possess comes from the Lord and are best used for the Lord's work. It means refraining from excesses that makes us crave for more and more material possessions, possessions that we cannot take with us when we die. Third, we're called to choose. Jesus declares that we cannot be devoted both to Him and the things of this world. We are called to love Him and to choose Him over everything else that is not Him, over anything else that does not come from Him. Service to God means that our deepest desire should be that every fiber of our being can be offered to be at His disposal, for Him to use according to His perfect will, for Him to use so that others may get to know Him and may get to love Him. My dear brothers and sisters, God knows that we will struggle to grow and show faith. God knows the temptations of the world and what they can do to us. And God knows that we will have lots of moments when choosing Him would be very, very, very difficult. God encourages us anyway and wakes us up daily with an encouragement to have faith in Him, to live simply so that we have more room for Him, and to choose Him as He continues to choose us. Today, mga kapatid, God is calling us to trust. And my question to you is this: would you be willing to trust Him? Would you be willing to trust Him? And if you're blessed today, do like and share this page so that we may get this great, great, great love of God. Have a blessed week.